Welcome back to another episode of the Atletico Takeover on Football Manager. Today you are going to see us make or break it in the Champions League, really, because these two games here are massive. Last episode we went on a big streak and started performing very well. Today our first game is against Vallecano, who are currently sat in 18th place. So we should be winning this. They're playing quite a negative formation there, though. But obviously, Kuna with 6 days for blisters seems a little bit over the... Maybe we'll do this. We've not actually done one of these in a while. I would actually sign him, but we've got so many midfielders, we just don't need him. Could improve a lot. The thing is, we've got no money. It's the thing that's difficult at the moment. Again, a player which I'd love to have, but look at the value. We'll add him to the shortlist just in case. But a lot of these players, whatever the price, right? A lot of people that play Football Manager, yeah, you'll think because it says that, it means you can get him. Let's just see what it says. Let's just have a little look, shall we? Yeah. So, you know, I try my luck occasionally, but stuff like that is just ridiculous. It's not going to happen. A Wonder Kid. Again, it's all right seeing these players, but we are literally, if we look at this, we've got a 6 mil, I suppose. Financial status is okay. We're not going to be bringing in anyone like that for some time. We need to at least finish this first season and try and get some silverware as well, bring some revenue in, because Atletico aren't as financially strong as what I thought they were. When I first started this save, I thought that we were actually in quite a good place with finances. If you look at the business they've done over the last few years, they've spent a lot of money. So, wow, that is an awful injury for a goalkeeper. Luckily, we're not going to be using him. Oblak seems to be invincible. Goalkeepers don't usually get injured on this save, on this game. So, that's good. We're going to look at this team selection and just have a look. Felix is going to carry on starting. Correa scored a couple goals last episode, I believe, so he's going to carry on. And we're going to keep that at the back as well. We have got Herrera not back to play just yet, so we're going to let him fully repair before he comes back. And we're actually going to play Kondogbia. We'll get Kondogbia in, and that is a very nice midfield link up there as well. Griezmann, Felix, Correa. Very, very nice. So we'll go in with this, and I'm hoping now, just based off what I've seen in the last few games, I'm hoping in the league, teams like this now are going to be teams that we can just walk over. And based on that just off what we done last episode, I'm hoping that we've got over that hurdle of slipping up to teams like this. But, you know, anything can happen. And to be honest, this episode we've got to mainly focus on the Champions League, because we need to start winning in that big time. But we break into 4th place as it stands. Obviously, we're not actually far off the first spot. That's what I said. Even when we were doing bad, the point gap was hardly nothing. It was literally 6-something points, and obviously picked them up, beating Real Madrid and Barca. So it's easy to climb up the table early on. And is that going to be a penalty? I didn't actually see what happened. Penalty awarded. I guess it was a shove, and we'll take it. To Paul finishes it. Great start. 30 minutes in, 1-0 up against Vallecano. Obviously, a team which I do keep saying, but we need to be beaten. Because if you are going for the title, which I said top 4 last episode, and I do stick to that, because I don't think we've got the team to be winning it right off the bat. But if we are going to be in that so-called title clash, title race, we need to be guaranteeing results against teams like this. And it is easier said than done. It really is. We're going to introduce a little bit of time wasting now, or a lot of time wasting. And we are going to also take off Griezmann, rest him up a little bit. And we are also going to do it with Felix, because we need to play them. Although it's going to be against Leipzig, I believe. It should be Leipzig, I think. We need to play them in the Champions League, because we need to start winning games in it. Simple as that. But they haven't come off yet. He could actually be off for that. Okay, maybe a bit of a harsh call. But it is the Spanish division. Anything can happen. And Suarez nearly got a goal there. But 1-0 again. We seem to be becoming the so-called masters of scraping out 1-goal wins, it seems. But I don't mind them. But it's not the nicest way to win, because it's constantly on the edge. but we have limited them to literally next to nothing this game. So, you know, I thought it was going to be a goal though. Unlucky. We have limited them to nothing. Like, I mean, the possession, and that, is that going to be given? Award was 2-0. Perfect. Bit of confidence in the team now. Just sealing this out. God, nearly was 3. But they've had nothing. I mean, look at that. What a poor display of football from them. Poor display of football. They had any... What else they had? Nothing. And that's not what I needed. I think I've used all my subs as well, haven't I? No, I haven't. Okay. We'll get Herrera on to seal it out. But the injuries are not what we need. That would nearly approach the 100 minutes then. So we're going to have a little look how bad that injury is. 7 to 10 days. Not perfect, but it's also not too bad. Obviously, them injuries can be months sometimes. So, you know, financial update's okay. We're going to do a little... We can't do a scout report. And a Slavia Prague we play, sorry, not Leipzig. So this is a must-win game. A must-win game now. I believe we're at home as well. There's no excuses for this. There really isn't. 12 emails. I'm going to make my own team for that one. What's this? Loan status. He's very happy there. I actually want to get this guy involved. When he comes back, I will get him involved. Right. Let's carry on. Back into these games. Correa's out for 2 days. I've actually got a lot of injuries. They're just happening to people which don't play all the time. Or that guy doesn't play at all, but it's never nice to see an injury, because at some point you need these players. At some point you have to call on them. I don't want him playing all the time in international. He's such an important player for us at the moment. And we are actually going to have a look at this team selection ourselves. Correa, obviously, I know, picked up a knock. Lamar can start. We've got a lot of injuries, actually, to be honest. Soto can start the game. Was is shattered. Montoya can play. That's perfect. Lodi. Ian on full... I'd rather start people that got loads of energy if I can. We'll start Jimenez. And we'll... Felipe, how is he doing? He's alright. He's more or less there. Kondogbia. Can we get... Not really. Okay, Kondogbia is going to have to play. We'll keep it like that, I think. We'll keep it like that. It's not a bad team at all. And we can make substitutes. But obviously, some depth like that is something I'm trying to work on. But first season, we've not got loads of money. We're going to just have to gradually build that up over time. And hopefully get 3 points here, because we do need to start winning in this division, or this competition. And that was nearly a very... Yeah, that was nearly an opening start for Slavia Prague. We really need to... We don't seem to be firing. Luckily, Leipzig haven't been playing well either, because, you know, they could have really put us down. Go on, Felix. Penalty, referee, come on. It's clear. He'll give it because it's in our stadium. Yeah, the fans get, you know, they get behind you. And it's all going to be up to the pool again. And it's in. That's 3 and 3 for him. I think he's had 3 pens, scored all 3. So, this is better. And now Slavia Prague could collapse because, you know, on paper, we've got the better team by quite a long shot, but we just seem to struggle against them. It's got to stay composed. There we go. Play it around. There we go. And that's 2. There we go. 2-0. 2-0 in like 20 minutes or under 20 minutes. And this could finally be the game where we actually see a Champions League, you know, blowout, where we actually smash a team. That's what I'm hoping. But you can never count them out, I guess. Although I didn't actually see a lot of them attacking wise. Oh, that is a finish. This is what we need to see from João Felix. Stuff like that is what you should expect. Like I said, his stats are phenomenal, but start of the save, it wasn't working, it wasn't clicking. But obviously, he might have actually, started to actually listen. So we're going to praise him. Been a very dominant performance, to be honest with you. Just got to make sure we, keep going, because if they get a goal, that was a close opportunity. If they get a goal, I mean, we are 3 up. I doubt we would slip up, but I can't guarantee it, obviously. I mean, we have had some collapses in this save. We're going to bring in some time wasting. And we will make a couple of changes around the 70th minute. Bring on some fresh legs. But this has been a great performance so far. It really has. We're playing it about so well. And Felix is in again. And he is now... I know it's against Slavia Prague, but he is starting to really show some quality. Obviously, that is a hat-trick in the Champions League. And this is what he should be doing. And we are going to sub him off. We'll see. Actually, we'll let this happen first. Griezmann. There we go. What a thumping this has turned out to be. We are going to bring a couple of different players on just because, the game is done and dusted. And, wow, a lot of them are actually tired already. But the game's done and dusted. We want to use Felix as much as we can. So we have to rest him when games like this, which are done, he has to come off because we need him in every game now. And hopefully... That's a great save from our black. Slavia Prague nearly clawed a goal back there. This is also good for the goal difference, obviously. Slavia Prague have come and had a couple of shots at us, but these haven't got anything going. And Montoya even with an opportunity there. But this is the scoreline, which I thought we were going to do in the first leg. Like I said, most groups, there's another opportunity. Luis Suarez going to get a goal? He's been really bad for us. Every Champions League group has a team... most of the time, which is the so-called, 3 points team. They're the team which every team should beat. And like in real life, United had young boys, but they slipped up. Every team has teams which they should be beaten. But overall, dominating 5-0 win. And we go on, and who do we play next? Celta Vigo. So they're a decent side. So I'm going to bring the team. I'll come back to you once we've got the starting 11 out. And hopefully get 3 points there as well. Now, I've actually got quite a lot of injuries when I'm trying to select this team here. We are pretty much... I mean, if you look at this... I mean, Soto can come in there. But I think we are actually going to have to play... We're going to have to play a semi-injured Llorente, I think. Because... does he just want to rest? He's going to have to play, and he can come off for one of these guys, because everyone seems to be getting injured. Like, everyone at the same time, which is not helpful. Although Was can play there. We're going to have to do that. We are going to do that there, put Was in box-to-box, put on Montoya, and yeah, we're going to rock with that. It's not ideal, but we seem to be getting loads of minor injuries, which we don't really want. But you're playing so many games a week, it's going to happen. So, what can you do? If we can get a result here, we are away though. Where are they in the league, Celta Vigo? 8th. Okay. That's a cracking effort from Griezmann. I'm going to praise him for that right off the rip. But no, these injuries they'll get worse as you go on, because obviously, oh, that's not a nice one. That's the first goal we conceded in some time. As I did say, Celta Vigo aren't an easy team to play against. They never are. But I'm confident with what I've seen recent games, we can get back into this. As long as we don't go 2 down. What is this set piece? Where has this come from? I mean, you've rarely seen them go in with them from the outside of the foot like that. They're usually always like that. And what formation are they playing? The basic 4-4-2. Okay. I mean, they have been all over us big time here. And, I mean, it's been a very shocking half. A very shocking half. I don't actually know what to say. Because the past few games we've been sort of, absolutely blitzing everyone, right? So it's a bit humbling, but we can't win every game. I understand that. We're going to keep the same players on, or actually, because obviously we've got. Is anyone okay to come on here? We could do it with a more attacking option. Probably to Paul. Probably to Paul, to be honest with you. And possibly. How is Griezmann? João Felix looks shattered. I'm going to bring on Lamar for Felix. Put Griezmann up top and see if we can get anything going. Be more a bit expressive as well. Just need a chance. Just get one here. We really need a goal here. Then we can try and get a point. We really need to get one. Could really do with getting one. Oh, it was Skippy there. I just have a look on the right hand side, and we were dropping frames, so it's something I need to look into. Never done it on OBS before. I just saw something pop up. I was like, hang on. Right. Griezmann's going to have to come off. Get Suarez on. And that's my 3 subs, I think, isn't it? Actually, we'll use Carrasco. Right. Come on. Come on. Try and get something from it. Or is this going to be one of them games? I think it is. Okay, well, I did say going in, it's not a nice team to play, but they just got off to such a hot start. I mean, when a team scores 2 goals that quickly, it's difficult. So it means, obviously, that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a 5-game win streak in the league, and obviously there we lost 2-0. And we now play Bilbao, who again are not an easy team. And then we play Leipzig, which we need to win that game as well. So I'm going to come back to you. We've got 14 days. We've got a big rest, which is nice. And we play Bilbao. We are at home. And Bilbao are actually 16th. So hopefully they're an easier side to play than what I'm trying to hype them up to be. And I'll come back to you once we've got the starting 11 ready. So this is the team I'm going to be playing against Bilbao. Off the record, just because we didn't get an outcome. I did try and request more funding, just because I wanted to bring in a couple more players, because last game, although we've got loads of midfielders, we still found ourselves in a situation where we didn't have enough. So I was going to try and get a little bit more and bring in someone that's fairly decent, just as backup. But unfortunately, we couldn't even discuss it with them. So it looks like this entire first season, it is about dealing with what we have, which isn't, I'm not saying that's an issue, because we've got great players, but it's just unfortunate that everyone got injured at the same time. And we've also only got 2 days rest from now until we play Leipzig, a game that we must win. So hopefully we can get to a situation in this game where we can take off some of the top tier players and bring on some rotation, because otherwise they're going to be shattered for Leipzig, and we need to win that game as well. If we win this, we have got the chance, if results go in our way, to go up to first, but that's if every result goes in our way, which it probably won't, as they never do. But you never know. But we've got to be careful here. It's really not it's not what you want to see. I really don't want to have a dip in form now, because after that Real Madrid and Barca game, everything was going clean sailing. And now obviously things, maybe that was just a little, little honeymoon period, maybe. That's a great ball. Griezmann. It's a shot which you expect him to get on target. And not 2. Come on, go out to him. Nico Williams. I mean, that's 2 goals in the first half again. I think that's what happened last game, 2 goals in the first half. And it's shocking. It really is shocking. I'm going to throw it. We can't. We need. These are like, where were these? They were 18th, I think, I remember saying. We are playing basically full strength team. What has happened? We're going to make subs. We can't just sit here. We'll keep it as that for now. But we need to start doing something. Seriously. It's fallen to the wrong players. It's fallen to the fullbacks. That's good. That's good. 62nd minute. We can work with that. We can work with that. Big time. Right. We're okay on that. I'm actually going to go attacking. I'll be careful because I will make a sub. Try and get stuck in. That's good. There we go. 2-2. Massive. We're going to stay attacking. This is on me now. This is on me. If we lose it, fully on me. Because I've decided to go for it. I'm going to bring on Carrasco. Who's tied in that midfield? They all are, to be honest. It's risky, but I want to go for the. I want to go attacking. I want to go for it. It's his chance to redeem himself, though. I'll say that. Come on, one more. Every game has one last chance. Is what they always say. Or is that our last chance? Was the goal the last chance? No, this is Luis Suarez. There we go. What a comeback that is. What a comeback that is. We went all out for it. I mean, it was not, we started the game off awfully, but literally in the dire moments, we just about snatch it to recover it to a 3-2. And what a game that was. 94th minute, Hector Herrera. Absolutely crazy. Fair play to Suarez. It was a good free kick. And Herrera was there to kick, lick up the scraps, basically. Honestly, a fantastic game. Like I said, when you go 2 goals down, it's never a good sign, but it's just about adapting, going a bit more attacking, and if you know what you're doing, you can pull off stuff like that. And fantastic, really fantastic, guys. But now we're back right into it, and to be honest, it could be Suarez starting this game, because, I mean, Felix is going to be tired. He played majority of that game. Obviously, Leipzig is a team who are a lot more difficult than Prague, but after the teams that we've been beaten, I've just seen Was get injured there. Again, if Suarez does want to leave at the end of his contract, we're going to deal with this. He can explore other options because he doesn't play a lot. He is 35, so he might even decide to go into a coaching role or something like that. But the group is still tight. We can't allow Leipzig to beat us here. They are in third. So we do need to win here. It would make it very comfortable. And I'm hoping we can. We're going to stick with... It's a good first team, actually. Not Savic, though. Where have they put Montoya? Why is he playing on the left? He can play there. Don't know why they've done that. Griezmann... I'll see what, I'll start Griezmann up top, actually. And Was is obviously injured. Can't replace him with anyone either. So just remove him. And we're going to keep it like that. Felix is on the bet. He's wanted by Chelsea. I really don't want to see him go. We're going to keep that back line as well the way it is. And that looks good to me. And hopefully we can finish this episode off with a result against Leipzig. Because that should secure us through to at least the second. We're not going to get top. It'll be second place finish in the groups. Obviously it doesn't mean we'll get a harder fixture. But the way we started that tournament, we're actually, I tell you what, we're going to get a bit of whip on this team here. We don't deserve to finish top, and we can't with the way that we've been playing right at the start. And that is a rocket from De Paul. 3 penalties and a goal like that. He's turning into a quality player. 14 minutes in, and just like that, we are. Well, I mean, what a result! We can just get another goal though, right? I mean, just keep going at him. That's nearly a Van Persie moment. If we look at the groups, though, I think I just saw Slavia Prague actually cause a bit of an issue for us there. Can we see the groups? The Slavia Prague... Okay, yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be close, whatever happens. So... Oh, no, they're actually on 3 points. Okay, they're on 3 points as it stands. I mean, don't get me wrong, getting a point against Liverpool would even be a result, because their team is incredible. And that's 2. Is that onside? Yes. No, I I thought when that arm goes up like that and they wave, it means it's onside, but no, I was wrong. That's a bit of a shame, but like I said, the performance has been good here, to be honest with you. We just got to be careful because the last 2 games have been incredibly leaky at the back. We're loving the long shot this game, and that's a great challenge from Kondogbia. Very good challenge. They've literally had nothing apart from 1 shot off target. We've kept them out very well. And that's why the formation they play with the 5 at the back and narrow, like, it's good for defending, but as soon as I add more width, it finishes them off. They can't do anything. I'm going to introduce a lot of time wasting. And because Griezmann's tired, we're going to do the right thing. We're going to get Felix on. And we'll keep it like that for now. And hopefully Felix is going to be the player that gets the security goal. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll also replace one of these wingers in a moment too. But as it stands, can we just come on, get a goal here? Go on, get a goal. That literally stopped me from what I was about to say. I was going to say as it stands, we're in a bit of, tight situation, but security goals have been given. And now we can bring on some substitutes, get Lamar off as well, get Correa on. And this is a massive turnaround in the groups. It really is. And that's 3. Felix gets his goal, continues. As I said, I didn't actually say this. When I changed the formation, and I think when I first changed this, we won the first game. Then it went a bit rough. They're now getting used to playing it over and over. You have to stick with the same formation, and they'll soak it in. Especially with what I was saying about, I want to see the groups. What group are we in again? This group. So 8 point. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're through. We are through. So we can't get top, but at least we're through. So in that Liverpool game, we could even play a weaker team. It doesn't matter because we can't not get second. So I probably will end up doing that, to be fair, just to keep it, so we're not constantly playing the first team every single game. I will play one more in this episode just because it's not been going on for that long, and it is Sevilla. It's a tough game, and that will leave us, hopefully we'll end it on a high. At the minute, who was that? 4 to 5 weeks. Lewis Forcian, is that who it is? It doesn't play, again, not nice to see an injury, but as long as it's not people that are in the first team, then it's not a big issue. Developing concerns? Kuna. Okay. I don't want to see him leave either, because he comes on occasionally. Get some praise in for this guy as well. Do apologise about that. What's up with Felix? We'll pick the team for this one. Right, let's have a little look. It's away as well to Sevilla. Or Seville, however you say it. People say it in different ways. Right, let's have a little look at the team. We've only got 2 days. We're home to Valencia. A team again, which, not easy. Oh, that would be ideal. Even though he's a midfielder. If I could get Bellingham, I would, but not going to happen. Right. Let's have a little look here. So everyone's fit. What's wrong with Felix? Nothing. He's just wanted by a team. He still can play, as he will not be going. I might actually start Kuna. I'm going to start him because he doesn't play a lot. He's never been bad when he's come on. He probably deserves it, to be fair. And we are going to play Hector Herrera as well. Does he prefer to play there? Does he? Okay, that's fine with me. And we will get Lodi back as well. Don't know why he's unhappy still, because he was happy at one point, but mood swings and all. And Was can go back onto the bench, and that's perfect. So we'll submit that team. Kuna gets a start. He's a bit annoyed he's not been playing, so I will start him. Obviously, Sevilla have got actually a really good team, and hopefully we can carry on the winning spree and get a result here away. Not an easy task, I know. Didn't mean to press that. Okay, break with it. Go on, Felix. Nearly a gift for us. Formation. People love this formation in this division. Come on. No, let's not go behind again. we seem to be shaky at the back. It's one sorry, it's one area which in real life they're really good at defending, but on this game I'd like to bring in a couple people to strengthen that back lineup, like actual full world class centre backs, like one world class. Then we've got loads of really good centre backs to partner him, but we don't have world class defenders. We just have, well, basically just resilient ones who can get the job done, but ideally we want like a, not this guy because he costs way too much, but we'd want like a Van Dijk, because then you can afford to have like a Matip or a Canate who aren't world class but are very good. And who's that with a plaster? Because I'm just going to take him off because I can't afford the injuries. We'll bring on DePaul because he's been very good. So it's been quite a quiet half, to be honest. I have the upper hand with the shots. Don't know if that's offside. That's really not what... I'm going to make a YouTube short of that. How can you have such a bad couple of minutes towards the end of the half? That is awful. And what I'm going to do is, because now we are going to have to go for it, I'm going to bring on Carrasco, and they're going to have to deal with it in there. That also, I've just realised who it was. He wanted to start a game, so I'm going to speak to him. I've got to do one of these first for individuals. Where is he? Shocking. He wants to play, I'll give him a start, and he does that like, come on. He won't be starting again for some time. Now we're really against it, because we are going to have to go for it. But we are down a man. It's not an easy task. And good decision, good decision. We'll take that. Chill out a little bit, lads. Just chill out. Hit the bar. We needed that to go in. That penalty was... I probably should have been a pen, to be honest, but we needed a decision to go for us, and it has. Now we need to go for the game. I mean, a point here would honestly be good now, because we're down to 10 men. And the point gap is so close. Oh, that is a finish, to be fair to him. The point gap is so close now, like, literally, one result, you drop down so many places. It's really weird. But, to be honest, this game, the performance was not great, but wasn't bad up until the goal that we conceded. And then, when we went down to 10 men, you can't really judge anyone on the pitch, because the two centre mids, I mean, that is a rocket. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for it. We're going to push him up and we're going to go for this. Because why not? I mean, we may as well. We're going to push the ball up a little bit and we're going to go for it. If we concede, it's on me. I can't blame him. Okay, that was close actually. But when you go down to 10 men, everyone has to do double the work. So, I mean, you can't judge him too much. We'll go very attacking and go for it. And hopefully, I mean, this is just not expected now, but good. We're winning it back a lot. Nah, I can't see us doing it. I can't. Okay, good save. Keep going. Just go with it. Probably going to be it. One last thump of the ball. Shoot on sight and hit early crosses. Whack it up. No. Okay. But I mean, we got a goal back, something. When you go down to 10 men, it completely changes the game. Especially when you're a goal behind, because you're chasing a game with 10 men. It's very difficult. So we're going to finish the episode in 6th place, bearing in mind, look at Villarreal up there, bearing in mind though, that, you know, look at the point gap. Any point in the next win, we can go up to 2nd. So it doesn't really, in 9 days, isn't perfect, but not, you know, we're going to I mean, we're not even going to argue that. To be honest, I don't get players like that. This guy here literally wanted to play. I give him a chance. He's valued at that. I might actually even consider selling him. I don't use him too much, and his attitude's awful. So I might just get rid of him. But we're going to end. It's been an overall good episode, to be honest. Like, I mean, we got what we needed to do in the Champions League done. Good result against Bilbao. Couple of bad results, though. This one here, it's on one player. That's all it is. This one here was a bad performance. This here was just on one player. It is what it is. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, give the episode a like, drop a comment below on what you think of it so far. Be sure to subscribe as well, turn on the notification bell, so otherwise you don't get alerted for any new uploads, and I'd hate for you to miss an episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.